Hey guys, welcome back. It's Kyle from Humble Roots, and this video is going to be so awesome. I am so excited about it. Just before we get into it, I wanted to let you know that this channel is going to be a place where we really try to help you hone your skills as a food producer, whether that be for yourself or your small family or your large family or your whole community. It doesn't really matter. There's a lot of things that I've learned over the past 10 years of being a farmer that apply to not only being a farm but also a very small scale homestead type situation. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, consider subscribing to the channel. We're going to be bringing these videos out, twice a week or something like that. I can't quite figure out how much I'm going to get to do, but if it sounds awesome, go ahead and subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Now, let's get into it. Go on a walk. One thing that I really love is eating. Okay, that's one of the main reasons I became a farmer, because of my connection to food. It's something that it's been near and dear to my heart since I was a wee lad. But the point is, I also love to cook. So love food, love growing food, love cooking food, and one thing that I really love to eat, especially recently, are fermented foods, and specifically kimchi. Now, kimchi comes in all shapes and sizes and flavors. The Koreans eat like a ton of kimchi, and they do so by making their own, and they make it traditionally in the fall. Well, we are going to also make it in the fall, but in order to get our kimchi ingredients, I'm not trying to go buy a bunch of stuff at the store when I can grow it here, and you can grow it too. Instead of though using Napa cabbage, which is one of the main things that they use, their main ingredient, it's the most traditional kimchi. Here in the South, Napa cabbage in the fall can be kind of a tricky thing to grow, anywhere really. And mainly it's because it takes kind of a long time, and because it's not a tightly packed cabbage, really, like traditional cabbage. A lot of bugs can find their way down into the Napa cabbage really easily, and they can kind of make a home there and ruin the crop. You have to do some really excellent insect exclusion techniques if you really want to have a solid Napa cabbage. Which I don't always get to do. Something that grows really well here is bok choy. Okay, so we're gonna be making kimchi with the stuff that we grow, and here's my challenge. I want you to do it too, all right? So it's what, August something here? We've got our seeds coming in the mail. I can do some links in the description to the places that we got the seeds from. I can show you the varieties that we're using. We're about to start seeding that stuff now, and I'll be doing updates on when I seed that stuff and all that, how it goes. So, but right now we don't really have a lot of stuff. Like you can see behind me, my fields are like kind of bare. Back there, we've started our first little seeding plot of the fall, but I'm not about to grow all this stuff and not have a good recipe. You know what I mean? So what I decided to do was go and buy some produce, which is like, but I went and bought some produce. I bought some bok choy, got some radishes, got some carrots, I got some scallions, I got, what else I get? I don't know. I think that might be it. But there's two ingredients that are in kimchi that we do have growing right now, and that is what I'm excited about. And the first thing I'm going to show you right here is our ginger. Check this out. All right, so this is our ginger plot right here inside of our high tunnel. So we're just going to pop one of these bad boys up. Let's get this. This is beautiful. We got to get, man, it smells so good in here too. All right, look, here we go. So ginger, as you can see, it looks just like this tropical grass. Okay, this is the top of the ginger, and at the base right here, ginger. Anyway, so the ginger is just sitting right up underneath the ground. Look at that. So amazing. It smells so good too. All right, so we've got our ginger. Now we're gonna go and grab our chilies. Traditionally, when you make kimchi, you use like a powder, like a powder, like a Korean chili powder type deal. It's got some flakes in it and stuff. But we don't have all that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to make a paste with some hot chilies and some sweet chilies. This right here, this is called a Mad Hatter. And with the name and how it looks, it's like, man, that thing's gonna make your head explode. But it's actually really sweet. And kind of tastes like a tropical fruit in a way. It's so good. So we'll probably blend up some of this, some of those dragon toes, and make a nice little spicy paste that we can make kimchi with. Let's go see what Jameson picked out. All right, we're back at the kitchen, if you know what I mean. So Jameson ended up getting, I was wrong. So he didn't get the dragon toe, but that's okay. He got some of the Anaheim and some of the Mad Hatter that I was telling you about. And
Thai.
And some Thai chilies. We had some of those out there. That's what those are?
Thai, and then that one's the cayenne.
So this is the cayenne, and then we got a Thai chili right here. So you blend them up in the Vitamix. About how many?
It's 3 Anaheim, 3 Mad Hatter, 1 Thai, 1 cayenne, about 4 cloves of garlic, tablespoon of salt, and about a teaspoon of salt, and about a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar.
So he made like a pepper melange, if you know what I mean. So if you're gonna do this at home, basically get you some spicy peppers, get you some sweet peppers, put some garlic, some salt, blend it all up, taste it. If it's not spicy enough, add some more hot peppers. Because really what we're trying to do is make like a sauce, a paste. Because this doesn't really do much except this flavors the kimchi. Now I could be wrong on that. Listen, not a kimchi expert. This is not kimchi advice. I'm just a regular guy. All right, so we've got essentially our side ingredients. We've got the main ingredient right here, which is this Napa cabbage, or not Napa cabbage, what I'm talking about is bok choy. We've got the bok choy, we've got the side ingredients, and we're just gonna kind of toss it all together and mix the seasoning. All right, now remember, normally this would have garlic in it too. We would add some garlic, but we already put garlic in the seasoning, in the paste itself. Going to just put this in a spot at room temperature, and it's not really room temperature out here, so we're going to take it inside. We're going to put it, and it's going to ferment at room temperature for like 6 to 8 hours, and then we're going to put it inside of a jar, and we can stick it in the fridge and just eat it all up. All right, for this next version of kimchi that we're making, it's not actually a fermented kimchi. It's like slightly fermented. It's actually called a kimchi salad. So we're going to be sort of salting the bok choy briefly, letting it kind of draw out its moisture, and then we're going to just start mixing all these ingredients together and throwing the seasoning in, and you start eating it. Call it good. The only difference is going to be some onion. So we're adding onion to this one. We had scallions to the last one, and that's really the only thing. I got a little surprise nugget for you. There's always something you learn every day. Something I just learned. New technique for shredding, for skinning carrots, okay? Use the back of the knife. We got all ingredients prepared for the kimchi salad, and the main difference between this one and the one we just did, as I said before, was that this one takes like no time. The other one's just one more step in the process. You got to pre-soak your cabbage or whatever you're using in some salt water, and the flavor is probably going to be pretty similar, although you are going to have a fermented flavor with the previous kimchi. But if you're in a pinch, or if you like the flavor of fresh, I suggest you try making these two at your at home. This is great. So the other thing that we did is we chopped up some pepper, some of those Mad Hatter peppers that had that good sweet flavor. We put that in there. Yep, right there. We got the bok choy, and we've got all the rest of our ingredients, and we're just going to mix it up and put the paste in. Got some ginger on that one. I feel like once those flavors kind of mesh together a little bit, it's going to be a lot more homogeneous. But actually, I kind of like how you get a taste of this, a taste of that. It doesn't all just taste like one thing. So yeah, I really like that. The fresh here, got the fermenting right here, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. But hey, thanks for watching the video. Like I said before, if you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.